Today we are doing a get to know me Q&A session. Now what I did, I posted on Instagram and WhatsApp to say people should ask me questions on anything they would like to know about me. I must say I was quite taken and surprised by the type of questions that I received, because I was expecting basic questions like where are you from? But you guys went all out and asked me difficult questions. But anyway, I am up for the challenge. The best way to know a person is to ask questions. So I'm gonna try and answer these questions at the best of my ability and be honest as much as possible. Without wasting your time, my name is Aphelele Ntongana. Welcome to my channel where I share my personal style and pieces of myself with you. Let's get into the first question. What kind of content are you designing intentionally with this channel to sort of make a mark in the industry and build a brand? Or you don't want to box yourself? Alrighty, I would say that I'm building a brand around me as a person. I'm not sticking to a single niche. I don't want to box myself. I am constantly growing and evolving as a person and discovering parts about myself which are worth sharing. But of course, my background will always be sharing personal style and perspective. I want room to experiment, whether it's motivational talks, whether it's creative storytelling, whether it's lifestyle. Next question. What's something you are currently unlearning that you feel like has held you back? By so doing, will also contribute towards you making this channel a success and the brand you are building. I am currently unlearning that success is a one-man journey. I thought I could do it all by myself, but building something meaningful requires a community, support, and learning from people who have walked the path you are trying to walk. That shift has opened me up to collaborations. Just to mention, I have 2 collaborations that I'm actually excited about, so I can't wait to shoot something with them. I'm hoping that will also contribute to the growth of this channel. Next question, which is number 3, would be, if you could go back and give your 18-year-old self advice, what would it be? I would say that seek the kingdom of God first. There is a higher power. Instead of trying to do it all by yourself, trust God and ask for his guidance, because we have all these big dreams that you are trying to achieve. You cannot do it with your own strength. So ask God to guide you in the process instead of trying to rely on your own strength, but in that doing so will only weigh you down. What food combo do you swear by that other people would find criminal? Yeah. Okay, guys, can I also ask that you also share your food combos, because I find mine a bit embarrassing. So can you please also share your food combos just to make me feel better? Okay, let me share my food combo. You know what I do now? I make my noodles. And then after boiling my noodles, when they are ready, I would add avocado, minced avocado. I would add cheese. I would add boiled eggs. And then on top of that, I would add mayonnaise and then a bit of aromat. Please don't judge me. I love creamy foods. You know how some other people love sweet stuff. I like creamy foods. I like your creamy pasta, creamy chicken, cheesy food. Okay, so please share your food combos. I love discovering new food. Maybe I'll also like your food combo that is criminal. Mine is a bit too much, I know, but hey, it is what it is. Next question, are you growing? Are you growing? I am definitely growing. Every time I create a video, I discover something new about myself, and I find ways to express myself better. I learn to edit smoothly, and And remember that growth is not always loud. It's just those small lessons that we pick up along the way. So I am definitely growing. I am definitely growing. Next question. What's been your most significant achievement thus far? I am proud. I'm proud of a number of achievements, but I would like to keep to myself and those close to me. But just to share a few, I am proud of establishing a relationship with God. I'm proud of overcoming my fear of being seen, of managing to put myself out there and actually starting my journey of creating content. Yeah, those that I can feel that I don't mind sharing with you. As an upcoming influencer, how do you handle criticism? Criticism is the cost of visibility. If people are talking, it means that you are doing something. I'm also taking criticism as a way, as free online coaching, because sometimes people can notice things that we're not able to notice. What is one thing that your followers might not know about you? I'm an ambivert. I'm a mixture of both extrovert and introvert. I can be very loud and I can be very quiet. As opposed to people think that I'm quiet. Actually, I can be loud. Okay, not extremely loud, but I can be quite loud. What goals are you working towards and how can your audience assist you? One of the goals that I'm working towards right now is to grow this channel and establish a community where I share my style, where I share my thoughts, where I share my pieces, hoping that they will be able to encourage and inspire someone. And how you can assist is it's the little things that count. You can assist by sharing the video with a friend, by liking the video, by subscribing if you have not subscribed. It's really just the little things. They help with the growth of the channel, and they also help. They also motivate me to create more. So yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share video with a friend. What's one thing that you prioritize? I prioritize my relationship with God because it keeps me grounded and reminds me that everything else flows from there. What inspires your outfit choices? Are you someone that likes keeping up with trends? If so, how do you make sure you stay on top of things? My outfits are influenced by, so how I build my outfits, it depends where am I going, what do I have in my wardrobe, and how do I feel. I don't have a specific figure, a person who influences my style or outfits. When I buy clothes that I find comfortable and which I feel like suit my body. With trends, I don't like keeping up with trends. What I don't like about keeping up with trends is the fact that your clothes lose value easily, and it would also mean that I'll have to buy new clothes in 3 to 4 months. But yeah, I like the fact that I can still wear my clothes from 5 to 7 years ago and they will still look good. But if I keep up with trends, I would stop wearing my clothes from years back because I have to keep up. But that said, there's one trend that I'm liking right now. The tie trend. I think it's a very nice trend, but it's definite for me. I did not like ties even when I was still in school. But I think it's such a nice and good looking trend if you are looking for a trend to try out. But for me, it's definitely not for me. Also, how are you feeling? Are the pains completely gone? Wow, what a thoughtful question. Yes, I'm okay. I'm totally okay. I recently went for a checkup about a week ago, and I think this is the second checkup since I had the surgery, so I'm totally okay. And yeah, there are no pains at all. I'm totally fine. Thank you for asking this question. What motivates you to keep posting? What do you do to ensure that you are not losing hope? I am motivated by the fact that I started something I cannot quit. If I quit, it means that I'm a failure. So I have to sit with that it comes into fruition. I'm motivated by the people who have came out to say that they are inspired by the fact that I've started a channel. It's something that they've wanted to do, but they do not have the guts to do it. But I'm giving them courage. I am inspired or motivated by the people who have been rooting for me from the day one. So I cannot let them down. I am motivated by the fact that working on this channel has given me something to do. You know, when you don't have a busy life like myself, it's so easy to fall into depression because you tend to dwell much on everything that's going wrong, whereas there's a lot that's right which you could focus on. But when your mind is busy, when you have things to do, you don't have time for negatives. Which podcast do you listen to? When it comes to podcasts, I think it's very important that you pay attention to the people that you follow or the people that you listen to, because the people that we listen to tend to have an influence on our lives, on the way we express ourselves, on the things that we talk about. Also, just make sure that you listen to people that are aligned with your beliefs. Yeah, but to mention a few podcasters that I listen to, but as I actually combining this, is I actually realized that I need more South African podcasts, but because most of these podcasts that are US based. I listen to Lori Wang, I listen to She's So Lucky, Lori Locks, South African YouTuber Jen Humalo for financial matters. I listen to Adama Lona, I listen to the Wizard Liz. I think that's one lady that has an influence on me and actually just coming out and starting the channel. I listen to, who else do I listen to? But it's mostly all these ladies. I think they're US based, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Yeah, so I need more South African bloggers on my list. Ooh, do you have a regret or biggest lesson? Yeah, this question stings. Okay. Yes, I do have a biggest regret or the biggest lesson, but it's something that I would rather not go about into detail. It's a regret because it's something that I get to live with every day. Every day I wake up, I'm actually reminded of that particular day. Maybe in future, if you stick around, I'll eventually open up, okay, and talk about this regret. Do you rate yourself as an underachiever or overachiever? Okay, I don't see myself as an underachiever or overachiever. I am someone who's still becoming. I celebrate how far I've come, and I believe that there's still more of me to bring out. So I'm a work in progress. Yep. And then last question, what direction are you taking the channel? What do you like viewers to get from it? I think I have actually answered this question on our very first question, but to say this again, I'm building a brand around myself. I'm sharing myself with the world, with the internet, and also just sharing my style. I've been commended for having a great style, and when I said I'm starting a YouTube channel, people automatically assume that I would be doing fashion vlogs kind of style, but there's more of me, guys. I'm not just about fashion. I believe I have a lot to say. I've mentioned this before, that I've wanted to grow myself as a speaker, and I thought YouTube would be great for me to develop my communication and speaking skills. Yep, that was actually the last question. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed this series a lot. I think we should do this more often. Maybe like as a catch-up session where you ask questions and I give you answers. Please do not forget to give me your favorite food combo. I love discovering new foods. Maybe there is something you need to tell me that I don't know. Yep. That's it from now for me. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.